Hello everybody and welcome to a Potato Lounge in the Doom multiplayer. Developer Bethesda. It's been a while since we did a Potato Lounge. We've been waiting for some big news. We got some big news. Comic-Con happened lately, Corey.
I saw.
That's gonna happen. We're gonna come to that later. Thor Ragnarok started filming July 4th of this year, which is back then, or whenever.
Okay.
Blizzard launched a lawsuit against a well-known Overwatch cheat maker.
Is that the Chinese ripoff of Overwatch?
No. I don't. No, no. They can't do anything against that one.
Bullshit. They can't.
We'll talk about that after I get through this part. Okay. So the cheat maker is specialized in creating monthly subscription cheat services on bots on PC. Blizzard argues that the sales of such add-ons will not only cost them millions of dollars, but also cause damage to Overwatch community as a whole. The program, which alters the end-game environment, so the player has an unfair advantage over non-cheaters. So the one game that Corey and I were talking about was let me look up I think it was
it's called
Legends of Titan.
Yeah.
Titan, if anybody doesn't know, was the code name.
Hold on, before you finish.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was purely for academic purposes.
I don't know.
It was something along those lines. They were trying to make things. It's like they're trying to see if it ran on mobile, but it was just like it was such a blatant they were.
It was a blatant copy. Yeah.
They were gonna try and make it a quick buck off it, basically.
So. The game was called Legends of Titan. If anybody doesn't know, Titan was the code name that Overwatch had during its development stage to keep it kind of under wraps and keep it hidden from everybody else from coming up with some nonsense and whatnot. Now, basically, the game that we're talking about basically took skins. Like, I'm being quite literal. The skins that they had in this game looked exactly skin for skin what they were. Regardless if it was blatant copyright, actually. The Black Widow looked the exact same, like legitimately the exact same everything. If I showed you guys a trailer, and if I could, I know there's some copyright shit with that I probably would have to go through. But if you guys want to see a video on it, we can definitely do a video on that. But the game was just blatant bullshit everywhere. And this also might pertain to you. There was a Call of Duty that was canceled. It's called Call of Duty Roman Wars.
Excuse me.
Experiment back in 2008. Now get this. It was if Activision had continued the game, it would have been released in 2013, 3 years ago for 360 and PS3, and potentially a next gen too. Now this Call of Duty game was called Roman Wars. Basically, it was a Roman-styled game that was set back in the day, kind of what Battlefield's doing now, but instead of guns with swords and shit, which guarantee probably wouldn't work, but there's that. Apparently, it would have replaced, I think, Modern Warfare. It would have replaced. It would have replaced Advanced Warfare.
Oh dang!
Yeah, it would have.
What a shame!
It would have replaced Advanced Warfare with Kevin Spacey in it and all that, and Troy Baker and I don't think Troy Baker was in. That was my bad. But there was that, and it kind of fell to the wayside because probably budgeting or not budgeting. Probably interest levels just plummeted because the game looked like shit. It looked real terrible. Xbox added a wheelchair to the wheelchair option to the avatars, which is kind of neat for people who are in wheelchairs and kind of felt like they were being alienated or some shit like that. I really won't take anybody's place, but that was kind of neat how they did that.
I think I add crutches next.
Fuck you. J.K. Rowling already written a Fantastic Beasts and Where They Come From sequel, and she has an idea for the third one.
Yay!
The script for the second film already exists for the sequel, and due to arrive 2018 and 2020. Now here's the thing that we were gonna do a video on this, but we decided to do it in Doom because Austin's been kind of feeling this Doom with the rocket launcher and whatnot. Red Dead Redemption Xbox 360 sales went up 6,000% following the backwards compatibility release about 2 weeks back, which is insane considering that it's probably one of the second biggest game that Rockstar has come out with.
Agreed.
Especially with
franchise.
Especially with the zombies mode. But there's still speculation as
that zombies mode was so good.
Yeah, and there were actually when it was released on backwards compatibility, some DLCs were free.
Really?
Yeah, I downloaded like 3 or 4 DLCs that were free, and I didn't even think I had them on the 360, and I just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna download them." So I have them on my Xbox One upstairs.
Sick.
Evolve launches Evolve relaunches at oh god, I can't even read my handwriting.
Evolve? You mean that?
Evolve
that shitty overhyped game that died within a week.
That died within at least a month because nobody fucking played it and everybody saw. Austin's dead.
What is this game?
Doom.
No, not the game. I'm sorry. What the fuck was that big ass guy? Was that
that was a Mancubus.
What the fuck? Did you just speak English?
That was a Mancubus. You never played Doom in the original one?
It's been a long time.
Fuck you, man. Play the goddamn dude.
Why is he in the multiplayer?
You can pick up power-ups that turn you into a demon.
That's why I just asked you if it was a power-up.
Oh, I didn't really listen to you.
And then, yeah, that's right.
Okay, back to what we were talking about with Evolve. Evolve was, yes, it was that shitty game that died within a week because no one played it and everybody found it could be really stupid, and the developers were basically trying to sell a makeshift, Left 4 Dead. Relaunches as a free-to-play game titled Stage 2. It's completely replacing the existing one. The legendary Evolve owners will have in-start access to any and all content they've purchased right from the start, as well as any additional rewards for their loyalty down the road. New players will have immediate access to a weekly revolving door of hunters and monsters similar to what I would assume would be like the free-to-play Smite and any other MMO, or not MMO, but MOBA or strategy game like that, with plenty of ways to unlock characters of their choice for free through Evolve's new earnable in-game currency called Silver Keys.
Interesting.
To earn Silver Keys in multiple ways, there are daily challenges and rewards for ranking up, also rewards for daily logins. Real money options will eventually become available, but aren't yet. This is also a PC. This is not Xbox or PlayStation yet. I don't even know if it was a PlayStation title.
Starts to rear its ugly head.
Yeah, well,
all those fucking
congratulations also on that win.
Fuck you, Austin.
It also brings a slew of gameplay and balance changes, including giving all the hunters the ability to dome the monster, the Trapper World Scan ability, giving the whole team the general sense of what direction the monster is relative to it in their positions. Now, Austin and I played the game a while ago when it was free for like a week, and we found it interesting. The only part that we did have problems with was the amount of people playing it. The community isn't there on Xbox. It might be there on PC. They did reach 1 million people after a while, but I'm not. It's been about a half a year, year and a half. Sorry, not half a year. About a year and a half, and they finally reached that 1 million mark. It's pretty pitiful. They're making steps, but it's not what most people want anymore.
Okay, let me put it to you this way: it was a fucking Valve game.
It is,
and it just hit 1 million things. It sucked.
It's not.
It was a shit game.
Evolve wasn't Valve. I don't think Evolve was Valve.
I'm fairly certain it was.
You continue with your idea.
I'll look it up. You continue.
Okay, sorry. We'll continue on with that until Corey figures out if Evolve was Valve or not. Xbox rolled back on their Play Anywhere pledge, which doesn't surprise me. They seem to do that. Xbox does it sometimes with their consoles and whatnot. For instance, Halo might be still on its pledge list, but still to be determined. Not all games will be on the pledge, only those that were shown during E3 press conference and those who are labeled as such. Now, what I'm assuming is most games will get that Microsoft only sticker that the original Xbox got, like only on Xbox. If you guys remember that back in the day. I'm assuming that games that will get that slap with stickers saying it's a Play Anywhere pledge, and people will be like, yeah, I'll play anywhere with that. Or if you go to Windows 10 and you buy it, it will have that Play Anywhere pledge or sticker, whatever the hell it is, like on. Like, in eyesight, to the point where you can be like, okay, if I buy this, there's that. If I don't get this, then it's not going to be played, all that nonsense. Now, the only thing I have issues with is if the game does come to be, if it's not a Play Anywhere game, not backwards compatibility, but cross-network play will be kind of an issue between the two. Between PC and Xbox. Alien Covenant, to feature more practical effects, quote-unquote, incredible sets. The plot is searching for a planet where we might start a life anew. Quote, it's not in front of a green screen all day when you're running from the alien, and it's a dude in a suit. And I gotta admit, it's better than Prometheus. Alien Covenant's going to take a completely new turn on things, especially the fact that they're actually using reliable in-set shots, maybe even a soundstage, and it's getting chased by a dude in a suit like he was in the original movie back when Sigourney Weaver played her. That's a fantastic idea, except this practical effects will only take you so far. You have to add some CG and whatnot. You gotta, tether people to screens and shit. I'm a film major. I apologize. I won't babble on, but we'll go on to the next one. Because I'm boring Austin with that. I'm sorry, Austin.
Okay, so it was made by Turtle Rock Studios, but they were people who left Valve. so it's Valve people.
Yeah, so it's Valve people. So basically,
it was
it's
that
basically
company, but
yeah.
they branched off of
Yeah.
Valve.
Okay, well that's not. They still did a decent job for a first game. They did great with the graphics.
I guess, yeah.
The gameplay was decent. Also, I like the gameplay. Tomb Raider movie reboot release date announced March 16, 2018, starring Alicia Vikander as
More
the
like
main
Alicia
role.
Thick.
Shut up. Starring Alicia Vikander as the main role, and Roar Ut Hong will direct. I don't really know anything about that. There was some more news released about it today, actually, but we will get back to that one in the future. Resident Evil 4 PS4 and Xbox One release date of August 30th, 2016, to include all bonus content from the original 2005 game, as well as features that were added later. New Game Plus, Mercenary Mode, and Otto Wong's side story. Halo 5 has the highest series number of active players since Halo 3, which if you think about it, that's impressive. But also, they've shoved out so many free DLC that Halo 3 probably wouldn't.
Was that a Fountain of Blood?
Yes, it was a Fountain of Blood. Welcome to hell, man.
Is this in hell?
Yes, this is hell.
I don't. I just played the first mission.
I know you did. The Lego Movie sequel is pushed back to 2019.
Is that the stupid ass Lego Batman?
Nope. This is actually the sequel. Lego
Okay.
Batman is two other. That's gonna give me a few seconds. The Lego Movie sequel is pushed back to 2019. It's now set to release date of February 8th, 2019. There are two other Lego movies: Lego Batman and Lego Ninjago. Now, Lego Ninjago, I don't really care much because that's not my age. I was born in the age of Star Wars and shit like that. The Lego Batman movie is release date of February 10th, 2017, as Lego Ninjago has a release date of September 22nd, 2017. The reason for the delay was to pen a new script. Ralph Bob Wasberg to rewrite. he was a writer in the BoJack Horseman series. Do you not like the Batman, Corey? Do you want to go ahead and state your opinion? Because I'm open to it.
Okay, so here's the thing. I liked the Lego movie.
The Lego movie was fantastic.
I thought the animation was cool. I thought it was very nostalgic.
Like 3 million Legos were animated.
I thought it had a very good message. I thought it was very fun. It was very new. It was a nice. I like the fact that it was a completely
different
new script. I guess
it was just different.
It was a completely different concept.
Yeah.
With this Lego Batman.
Looks
and
stupid.
I realized that it was basically just it was an ad. It was an ad to buy Legos.
Yeah.
It was a really expensively well done ad. But this literally all I could think of. I wasn't thinking that at the time when I was watching the Lego movie. However, when I watched the Lego Batman thing, there was the portion where like all his vehicles start to come out. I'm like, yep, you can buy that, you can buy that, you can buy that. Yeah, this is literally just this is literally way more ham-fisted about it
getting
just
money.
Come buy our shit.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I also have to agree with Corey in some aspects. The movie, this movie doesn't have that same feel as the Lego movie did. This does take the same actor that did the Batman voice from Lego Movie to do the Batman movie, but I do see why Corey and I are not so excited about it, because this is also, I guess, more aimed towards kids than us.
The Lego
college
movie is aimed towards kids. That's not the problem.
That's not the problem.
It's supposed to be like, it's supposed to be just an ad. That's what it is. But I'm hoping I'll be pleasantly surprised. Okay,
we'll see how it turns out. We'll continue on. Ubisoft doesn't expect Assassin's Creed movie to earn much money. Back to what we were talking about with the Lego movie. A way to increase awareness of the brand. Basically, it's an advertisement to earn more money.
Wait, hold on. I completely just stroked out. What just happened?
I'm going to quote something real quick for you.
Got it.
More of a marketing thing, also good for the image of the brand, said Alan Court, the head of the Ubisoft European
what brand is this?
group. This is Assassin's Creed. This is Ubisoft.
Oh, God.
This is... I'll quote it again for you. I'll quote it again for you. A way to increase awareness of the brand. Basically, it's an advertisement to earn money for the game. To earn more awareness and money.
Yeah.
But they're not trying to earn money from the game. They're not through the movie. They're trying to earn it through the game. Which is really stupid if you think about it.
Okay.
A release date set for December 21st, 2016.
Okay, we're just gonna ignore that.
Yeah. No, we were talking about that 3 seconds later.
Honestly, Assassin's Creed is overstated.
I'm actually excited for this movie, though. More. I'm going to say this right now.
I like the story, but it's just gotten so drawn out.
I'm not talking about the game at all. I didn't play the games. Gave less of a fuck about the games.
No.
I'm talking about it from my perspective because I saw how what was a movie that just came out as a video game. What was it? Literally, a video game just came out as a movie.
Mad Max.
No, there was something. No. A video game that literally turned into a movie. I can't remember what it was.
A video game that turned into a movie.
Yeah.
So there was the Hitman one.
Now I'm talking about a video game, that movie that was actually somewhat decent.
I
have to look this up. Give me a second.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Give me a minute. Give me 1 second.
All right, here.
I'll continue on. Pokemon Go may become a movie. Hollywood.
Holy fuck! What?
Hollywood. Oh, okay. Sorry. Warcraft, for instance.
What about Warcraft?
The movie Warcraft.
What about
more video games that turn into movies? I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. In my brain, I want to see more video games become movies.
But
Warcraft did a fantastic job with it.
Warcraft is a coherent story.
Just listen to me. The movie was great. I loved it. If things could turn out the same way, I would love it. More video games to movie. The Assassin's Creed movie looks great. Michael Fassbender is a fantastic actor. Don't fuck on Michael Fassbender's face.
We're still talking about the
video
Warcraft
games to movies.
movie?
I'm talking about just movies. I'm talking about video games to movies. Books to movies have been overused to the point where it's nauseating to even see a book that's turned into a movie.
I'm also really kind of annoyed by people always bitching about how the book was better. Like, no fucking shit.
Yeah, well, this is why I'm kind of getting tired of these books to movies, concept. Is because it's just overdone now. There's just too many books to movies. Goosebumps, Harry Potter, The Hunger Games, fucking. I could go on for a while now, and fucking, Magical Beasts and Where They're Found.
I think we need to do we need to do some what was it, poetry to movies.
Yeah, poetry to movies.
Let's include all the people.
Yeah. But, that's just my concept. I want to see more video games that turn into movies with fantastic people who don't even give a fuck if the movie's gonna fail. Let it fail. Make it look fantastic. Experiment with it. Be a brainiac about it. This is why I want to be with movies for the rest of my fucking life. It's because I'm excited about it. You're going reverent, bro.
How about you don't suck ass, though?
I think you got rockets, too. Oh, apparently you don't. Oh, you went Baron of Hell?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you went Baron of Hell.
Yeah, you're so gross. Smash it! You suck!
Okay, we'll continue on. Pokemon Go may become a movie. Hollywood has renewed its interest in a live-action Pokemon film. Legendary Pictures is close to securing a deal to land the rights. They did it with Warcraft, and they did it with the Dark Knight trilogy. The Chronicle scribe, Max Landis, is running to write a screenplay for it.
Did you just fucking one-shot people, Austin?
Yeah, he can one-shot with the Baron of Hell.
Jesus.
This game is fucking awesome. They did a great job. They did a good job with this one. I give Bethesda a thumbs up for it. They did a great job with it. And the last thing. Saw 8 lands a duo of directors. Peter and Michael Searing will helm the next entry. They've done Daybreakers and the Predestination. Legacy is expecting to begin filming this year. Screenplay is done by Josh Stolberg and Pete Goldfinger. Apparently sharing an HBO Go and Netflix password is now considered a federal crime.
Fucking stupid.
Fucking dumb. Detective Pikachu live-action movie is coming from Legendary Pictures. Is being produced next year. And Witcher 3 devs would love a cross-network play between PS4 and Xbox One. Yep, that's how we're gonna end it today, guys.
All right.
With a fit of me going off because I like my movies turning into video
Please don't
games.
make a Pokemon Go movie.
They're going to. Tough shit.
What the fuck are you gonna make it about? It's just a fucking Pokemon movie.
But that's how it's gonna be. But we'd like
fat virgins out walking around once in a while.
We'd like everybody to thank you for joining us on this Potato Lounge, a very heated Potato Lounge,
Austin,
and a very
can you
hellfire.
say hi? In like a retarded way.
Hi.
There you go.
Thanks everybody for joining us. If you guys could leave a like, comment, subscribe, that'd be fantastic. We will see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.
Give me the suck.